Hello, everyone. It is Optimachine here, aka Eugene, for EG Gaming. Hope everyone's having a good Wednesday evening. It's been a few days since I've done a stream. I've had a lot of stuff going on at home and at work, so yeah, we're just kind of getting back around to it. So far, we got Super Mega Graphics 64, my buddy Cyrus, one of my best friends, one of my worst enemies. It's in the chat already, and of course he started off with a well 6-7 you being no cap diabolical. I got all of it except for the diabolical. Is that a thing now? Is that a thing the kids say now? I was also informed by one of my sons this evening at the dinner table that, yeah, Dad, 6-7's kind of like done. Like we don't do that anymore. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's good news, I guess. So anyway, we are continuing on my run through games for the N64 that I owned, previously owned, whatever it might be, but I still actually have. So we're doing 4 more games tonight. And this is kind of these are kind of some odd picks. The first 2 games I did greatly enjoy. And the second 2 games, I honestly forgot I even owned. I'll be 100% honest with you. Like, as I was going through the cabinet I have outside that has all my stuff in it, Luke's Awakening 6-7 is so yesterday. Dude, yes, absolutely. It is so yesterday. In fact, we were informed this evening. My boy said, yeah, he said, I think in one of our newest books, that like they even dropped the I mean, obviously it's page 6-7, but at least for right now on a digital book, they dropped page 67 because I guess they were tired of dealing with it. He said, I think they've also dropped 69. Imagine that. But he also said, I think he said 21. And my wife and I kind of looked at each other and were like, what is 21? And he goes, I don't really know. That was like more like Jameson, his cousin. He's like, that's more like something that they would do. And I looked at my wife and I was just like, oh yeah, back in the dinosaur age, when his cousin that's 2, maybe 3 years older than he is, like literally, it's crazy how fast. I mean, granted, we have the internet to blame for this, but it's crazy how fast these kids like cycle through memes and everything nowadays. Like, because he even asked us this evening, he goes like, well, what were some slang words that y'all used growing up? And I'm like, well, kind of depends on the time, but like, cool, awesome, rad. I'm like, when Ninja Turtles hit really big, we got some other ones. Radical became like a big thing. But yeah, I was just like, bodacious, throw that one in there as well. But yeah, like, it's just funny how fast they go through these. But anyway, so tonight we are looking at 4 more games from my N64 collection. Super Mega Graphics. I'm just going to invent my own slang. Dude, absolutely. Yeah, I think we should actually start doing that, and then we could start using it and just not telling anyone until they start picking it up. So I think that'll work really well. Chihuahua. I had a Chihuahua growing up. He was a mutant. He was a good dog, but he was a mutant. He was huge. Cy actually remembers him. Roy, my little dog I had named Roy. He was a Chihuahua. Kids turned on 6-7 when parents started using it. That's how breaks the cycle. Yeah, that is partially it. I think also they just kind of turned on each other because it was just like, dude, man, like we were using that last year. Like we don't use it anymore. But yes, the quickest way to break something is to make it cool for the parents to start doing. So yeah, Roy was good, people. All right, so let's talk about the first game up for tonight, and that is Mortal Kombat 4, released in the U.S. on June 23rd, 1998, developed in 8 months. I don't know. I was playing this just before the stream started so I could make sure that things were working correctly. And yeah, I don't know if that shows or not because I don't know. Now, granted, I'm also playing this on an emulator, but like the camera is a little slow sometimes to follow the movement. And I'm just like, ooh, yeah, maybe that's that 8 months showing there. So run 60 frames per second with no loading times. I will say that I did notice that. That was pretty awesome. Considered the best home version of this game. All right. I have previously gone on these streams and said, in my personal opinion, Mortal Kombat peaked at Mortal Kombat 2. If you disagree, that's fine. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, but fight me on it. And the main reason is because of the run button. I hate the run button. I hate the run button. And now that I'm trying to get back into it and play it again, I have to say, like, trying to use a button for block just does not make sense anymore either. But that being said, yeah, here's my copy of Mortal Kombat 4. It's in good condition. And I keep pointing out that it's in good condition because I've actually got one coming up here in a few minutes that actually doesn't really fall under that category, kind of. So yeah, here's my copy of Mortal Kombat 4. I do have the manual for it. Manual is also in good condition. Manual is also doesn't have the weird yellow around everything. Goes through the instructions. It is full color. Talks about like all the moves and everything. Like it's a pretty decent manual as manuals go. And then of course it does give us some information about our fighters in the game. So this is the first Mortal Kombat. Wow, now that I think about it, this is the first Mortal Kombat I owned since 2. I never owned a copy of 3. And this is the last copy of Mortal Kombat I think I've ever owned. Yeah. I think this may be the last copy of Mortal Kombat that I've ever owned. The newer ones, like when they went back to 1 and kind of rebooted everything that were on the newer gen consoles, I have never played any of those. This is the only 3-dimensional Mortal Kombat game that I've ever played. As crazy as that might sound. Let's see here. Eugene needs to join the FPGA revolution. Okay. Mortal Kombat 2 on SNES is good. The other versions are too hard. I have an SNES cart. It's confirmed. Awesome. I agree. I agree, Trichome. Emulation sucks. Oh, well, you know what? That's on you. So let's go ahead and jump on into this. The other thing that I found as I was going through. So yes, like I said, I've got the manual and I've got my original copy. Here's a blast from the past, guys. Here is my printed out copy. Now, I don't know if I typed this out or I found this on the internet. But here's my moves list for Mortal Kombat 4. And it's broken down by each character. And it's got, let's see here, your weapon, your, whatever your attacks are, your finishers. And then of course there's a couple of stages that have one in specifically. But yeah, like I'm going through this and I'm just like, wow. And I started, like I said, I was playing this a little bit before we started the stream. And this came in super handy because they changed up some of these moves. So, for example, I was using Raiden. Oh, wow, I actually even have some writing on here where I didn't quite get everything from Noob Saibot. But anyway, Raiden, it's still forward. I can't remember if it was low kick as well. But like his lightning bolt is quarter, is a quarter roll forward. I'm sorry, it used to be with, I want to say, low punch. I think I'm remembering that correctly. Well, now it's changed to a quarter roll backwards with low kick. You're throwing lightning. Why would it make it a kick? That doesn't make any damn sense. So yeah, when I was messing around with this a little bit earlier, I was just like, why can't I not throw a fireball or, his lightning bolt anymore? And the way he does it in this one is weird. I also can't figure out, I kept getting hit. I kept getting, hit and losing my weapon. And, when I was, I couldn't figure out how to pick it up. I'm like, well, surely it's down in low punch. No, that's not picking up my weapon. So if I lose my weapon or if I even pull it out here, do with that sentence what you will, and I lose it, it's lost to time. I'm not getting it back. So I have a moves list as well, but they never work. The chicks don't, go for the babalities. Oh, nice one, Cyrus. All right, let's get into it. Mortal Kombat 4 here on the N64. Okay, it tried to load. It's doing that thing again. What happens if I do this? There it goes. Okay. All right, here we go. I don't remember if it does any kind of story information on this. We're going to let it sit here for just a second and see if it does. But yeah, when I had the N64 and I saw this came out, I thought, I'm going to give this a shot. I'm pretty sure I rented it first. And after I rented it, I was like, okay, this is fun. I like this game. I'm going to go, I can buy this game. Because like I said, I do not like the run button. I never have, and I never will. And that's what killed me on Mortal Kombat 3. Okay, we do have some story going on here.
Thousands of years ago, in a battle with the fallen elder god known as Shinnok, I was responsible for the death of an entire civilization. To rid all realms of Shinnok's menace, I waged a war that plunged the Earth into centuries of darkness and banished Shinnok into a place called the Netherrealm. Now, after Shao Kahn's defeat at the hands of Earth's warriors, Shinnok has managed to escape his confines in the Netherrealm. The war is now being fought once again. Only this time, it can be won by mortals.
Dun-dun-dun. Oh, nice. More gooder frame size. Yes, I took some, I got to looking at some of my videos online. I was actually watching them on my big screen TV in the living room. And I was like, I need to change some stuff up. So I did. So if you're noticing things look a little better here on the stream, hopefully that's the case. All right, we're going to get started. Dun, 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 dun. Difficulty, we're turning that down to easy because reasons. All right, low punch makes sense. High punch makes sense. I forgot about the stepping in and out of the way. Do I want to do that or not? Make more. You know what? I'm going to do... Yeah, I'm going to do that as run. I'm going to do that as block. And then I will do... That's going to be high kick. That's going to be step out. That'll be sidestep in. And then we will make that button... Was it low kick? Yeah, low kick. Yeah, low kick. And then we'll do Z as block as well. Okay, I think we're going to go with that and see how that works. All right, set to easy, rounds to win. Okay, continues. Yeah, if we go past 3 continues, we're going to be done with it for the evening, so... Luke's awake. Oh, really, Luke? So the chat, is that just an unknown thing? I didn't realize that chat's supposed to be on the right-hand side. The main reason I changed it is because when I was watching it up on the big screen, number one, I was like, man, I'm playing a lot of 4x3 games. Like, I should have it much larger. But I noticed the way that I look at the screen, the way I have it set up here on my desk, it looked like I was looking away from the game, and I was like, yeah, I should be looking towards the screen, so... All right, sorry, game. Sorry I was talking too much. We'll get started. All right, we're going to stick with Raiden. See, but like I don't like what they did to Reptile. And then there's a bunch of new characters here that I'm just like, eh. Raiden.
Choose your destiny.
I do like the voice work.
Round 1, fight.
All right, this is probably going to go bad. Oh, yep, see, I hit the wrong button. Oh, that's right. They started instituting some combinations this way. See, that was weird.
Round
But you can see it runs really well. Like it's... There we go. And there's hardly any load time or anything.
Finish him.
Yeah, I'd have to look up to see what the thing is. On the TV, if you enable chat when it shows up on the right. Fair enough. See, like there, right there. What's going on with the camera? Like it did not... It wasn't keeping up. It wasn't keeping up with the movement.
Round 2. Fight.
Now I know you can pick up this boulder that's here. All right. What are our finishers like here?
Round 1. Fight.
All right, let's see what we got as a finisher here. We've got electrocute and impale. Block, forward, back, up, high kick. Jeez, I hate this shit. Block, forward, back, up, high kick. All right, we're going to have to try it in a second here. If we can get another win.
Round 2. Fight.
What about left chat is illegal? See, like I lost my thing. That's what she said. Nicely done. All right, what was that again? I do like the fact that it lets you pause right now. Block, forward, back, up, high kick. Forward, back, up, high kick. Well, I did it, but it didn't do it. Left chat is part for globalist conspiracy. Okay, see, I didn't know all this. I'm new to the internet, at least for, you know, streaming stuff. So, y'all got to help a brother out on this. Well, that was uncalled for. Okay, that was kind of cool.
Round 2.
Fight. Back, up, high kick. Don't know. I'm not saying that, Cyrus.
Round
I mean, it's a fun game. This is a fun game. But see, every time I do that, it seems like they steal my item. All right, what is this other one? It says impale. Let's see what that one is. Down, up, up, high punch. Down, up, 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 high punch. Don't know how the hell I'm supposed to do that. Down, up, 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 high punch. Don't know. Alcor used it and lost the election. That's hilarious. Why is Goro fighting for this dude? Damn! Damn, he knocked me sideways.
Round 2, fight.
Man, he takes a bunch of health out when he hits you. And when you hit him, it takes out like nothing. Let's see here. There we go. The last line. Oh, I forgot about this as it continued. Yeah, we're going to continue. We're going to try Raiden one more time.
Raiden.
Got my ass handed to me just now, though. Dear God, bless America. So him just jumping on the ground causes damage. What the hell? Oh my God, I got him. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. Knock him sideways. Got it. I didn't think I was going to make that. See, like he grabbed a giant skull off the ground and hit me with it. Sus. By the way, Tricom, good to see you, man. Tricom, everyone is Team Chun-Li for the legs. I am the supreme champion of Mortal Kombat. Yay! Even though I beat it on easy and on the quickest route. Oh, but it looks like I still get an ending. That's cool. What's going on with that cloud in the background? Who's this dude?
For many ages you have protected the Earth realm from the forces of evil. You have earned your place among us. With your ascension into the pantheon of elder gods, you must choose your successor as the new protector of Earth.
With the aid of Earth's mortals, I have once again managed to defeat Shinnok and his minions. I choose Fujin. He will guide the mortals of Earth as they move into the next millennia.
Alright. Did it literally say alright? That was weird. See, I think games should do more stuff like this where you can actually see what the developers look like. Because, I mean, like, you know, it's cool to see the names and stuff, but, like, in some cases, these people deserve a lot, especially if it's a great game. They deserve a lot of credit for this. Emulation. Oh, really? Emulation is for people who use left cheats. Jeez. Oh, man, y'all are just raking me the coals. I heard emulation was being made legal in Texas. Well, almost everything is nowadays, Tricome. Yeah. You know, for being in a state that supposedly is, you know, about being an individual and, you know, being able to do what you want, that's not the case. Not anymore. All right, can I skip the credits now? I was just saying how these people deserve a lot of credit for making a good game, and I'm like, all right, let's skip the credits. Reward money. Emulation is legal in Mexico, so he won't have to go far. Fair enough. They also legalized it in Colorado, so I could move there where my some of my family is. So, all right, I can't get past this. Oh, maybe it's done. There it goes. All right, well, that's Mortal Kombat 4. All right, here we go. Close content. Let's move on to our next game for the evening. This is another game that is fantastic game for the N64. And man, I wish it had come out earlier, and so I could have played it a lot with my buddy Cyrus. But unfortunately, by the time it came out, that just was not the case. And that is the spiritual successor to GoldenEye, Perfect Dark. Released May 22nd in the year 2000. Like I said, it is the spiritual successor to GoldenEye, pushed the console to its limits, and required the expansion pack to be able to play it. This thing, the 4-player on this part made, oh my God, it was so much fun. Especially because you could start getting these alien weapons, like you could like see through walls and stuff with the sniper rifle. Oh my God, it was so much fun. This game was so much fun. And the fact that we have not gotten an official remake, sequel, anything for this is criminal. In my opinion, this is a game that should have had multiple games in the series, and the fact that we did not get that, we were robbed as gamers. Here it is, my OG copy of Perfect Dark. It's in excellent condition. Got the instruction manual for it as well. Perfect Dark. And yeah, let's see here. Full color, talks about, you know, a little bit about the instructions. It does say the expansion pack is optional, but of course I ran out and grabbed one because I needed it for some other games. And, you know, I talked about this the other night when I was playing some of the games, and I was talking about the expansion pack. I was like, that's one of the things I have no idea where it went. And I have no idea where my original. Well, the expansion pack is in my N64 back here, but like the original 4 megabyte, insert that came with it, I have no idea what happened to it. I don't know anyone that still has theirs. Like everyone, I think, pretty much did the exact same thing. They bought the expansion pack because they needed it, for a game. They opened up the top lid. They pulled out the one that was in there. I think it came with a little plastic tool to help you with that. You popped in the 8 megabit. You put the thing back on, you put a game in, you turn it on, and your N64 worked. You're like, sweet, it worked. And then you're just like, well, I don't need this. And just chunked it. Like, if you still have your original 4 megabyte, thing that came with the N64, let me know. That would be kind of fun to see. But because I want to say, I think it was gray. I know the expansion one was red, had a red top on it. So, Luke's Awakening. I got to admit, this is the first time I've seen Mortal Kombat game beat and fatalities weren't used. Dude, I kept doing it and I could not get them to work. Believe me, that's the whole point of playing Mortal Kombat, is doing fatalities, and I couldn't get them to work. So, we had a sequel to, actually a prequel. Game Inside WTF is going on with the pistol in the image. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. I hope the new Perfect Dark doesn't get delayed or canceled out of nowhere. That would suck. But we should be playing Perfect Dark. Well, I would say Perfect Dark 5 or Perfect Dark 6 at this point, but we won't use numbers anymore. So it would be Perfect Dark, more the Perfect Dark, Absolute Darkness would be the name of the game. Like, we should be playing that right now. So Perfect Dark was also on the Game Boy Color. I did not know that. I would be Goro because dim legs. I would say Goro or Melina. Yeah, not a bad pick there. Wait a minute. No, Katana is the human one. Melina is the one that has the weird jaw thing going on, right? Or am I thinking of that the other way around? If you had to compare Sai to a Mortal Kombat character, who would it be? Okay, well, that's why. So, I don't know. I could see Sai being Raiden. Like, there's just something I could see about Sai being Raiden, and it's mainly from the OG original Mortal Kombat movie. Just kind of like the way he played Raiden, his demeanor. I could see that being Sai. Sai would be like, "Oh no, I'm all powerful. Y'all go handle my light work." So we would have had 4 Perfect Dark games had the new one not been canceled. Yes, Crazy Monster Teeth. Yeah, okay, so I did have that one right. So, all right, so let's play some Perfect Dark. Let's see here. Do this, do that. There we go. All right. I think I figured it out. Instead of having to like change the input and go to something else and then come back, if I just simply click the viewable eye for the RetroArch input, if I just click it off and then back on, it causes the video to straighten itself out. I don't know what the hell's going on. That was weird.
Why the big hurry?
If Dr. Carroll is not extracted tonight, Datadyne will put him through mind conditioning, and we'll lose our best chance of finding out what Datadyne...
Perfect Dark on Xbox 360 Rare
expendable?
Replay is the shiznit, or whatever the kids say nowadays.
If you kill them, the key is useless. Armed guards are a different matter, of course.
What's the target location?
Work your way down the building to
I forgot about that Perfect Dark on...
Dr. Carroll will be in a research lab somewhere in the underground facility.
How will I recognize him?
I don't think this is showing the what it should be showing.
We can't find any official files. All we have is the name. Good luck.
I need to look up that HD remake. Yeah, like this is not showing the video like it should be showing it. Because there was literally nothing going on just then. Yay, emulation. Yep. Yeah, it doesn't run perfect like it does on a wow, the graphics on this. It doesn't run perfect like it does on a PC right side. I'm just messing with you, man. Like, I'm sorry you had so many problems this morning with, what was it? Yes, late last night trying to play, what was it you were playing? Tron 2.0. I wanted to see, like, it looks, you're right, it looks like it could be a fun game. But, man, that version you were trying to play, it was not having it, man. Agent file, combat simulator settings, combat simulator. I want to type in my whole name. I should have just left it like it was. Cancel. We'll go with that. That works. Combat simulator, co-op, cooperative, change agent, audio, video, control. Here we go. I don't remember what all these do. I have a feeling reverse pitch is probably something I'm going to want. Okay. Oh, that's right. If I just want to walk around here and take a look at stuff. Man, I forgot about so much of this stuff. Yeah, the control on this is going to be weird. All right. Cyrus had Tokyo controller drift. Yeah, he did. Dude, I get it, Luke. I have to watch his stuff after the fact, too. It's either like after he starts streaming after I've gone to bed or before I get up in the morning.
Why the big hurry?
If Dr. Carroll is not extracted tonight,
See, now it's showing it correctly.
we'll put him through mind conditioning, and we'll lose our best chance of finding out what
Perfect Dark is my jam.
Are they all expendable?
Don't you? You have to be careful, Joanna. Code keys will only operate while the owner is alive. If you kill them, the key is useless. Armed guards are a different matter, of course.
What's the target location?
Work your way down the building to the ground level. Dr. Carroll will be in a research lab somewhere in the underground facility.
How will I recognize him?
We don't have an image record, and we can't find any official files. All we have is the name. Good luck, Dr. Dark.
Yeah, these controls are weird. Still trying to use it. This game is fun as hell, though. I like the story on it. I think it had a good storyline. And of course, coming off of playing, GoldenEye over and over and over and over again, this was so welcome. So welcome. I don't remember any of this though. Like once again, when you're a kid, like you were, I say kid, I was in my 20s. Played the hell out of this, man. No, I did not mean to do that. Why did I hit down? Why did I hit down? I'm rendering a new video, kind of like my Duke Nukem 3D one, but for Catacombs 3D instead, the first-person shooter game I ever played. Dude, that sounds cool. All right, we'll try this again. Since apparently your boy hit the wrong button. At least I know where the first few enemies are. Or I should know. I hear walking somewhere, but I don't. Let's see.
We've got a contact! Oh my god!
I honestly forgot how much voice work there is on this. There's a lot of talking in this game. Which, going back to this is a long-running conversation, had this been on a disc, whatever, oh, it's got all this, it's got all this, audio stuff. Oh, well. But, like, the fact that this was on a cartridge...
Target sighted.
Sorry, dude. You died. I mean, you weren't real, but whatever.
Get her. Why me?
He didn't say what I think he just said, did he?
What? Come here. I've got a...
You ain't got shit. You can move the furniture around in this one. That's cool. mean, I guess it's cool. I said that, and now that I think about it, it's like, oh yeah, you can move the furniture around, Eugene. That's totally awesome, man. Okay, I'll bring it this way. Just double checking. Okay, no, all right. I guess I'll take the elevator. Check the chat real quick. Been playing Hexen on my analog 3D. Good times. Oh, okay. I like the little lens flare. The lights put off. Nice touch for that time. I used to play Hexen in my 486 while I listened to Cypress Hill. Dude, man, that's been a minute. That's insane in the membrane. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's kind of weird how this and Conquer's Bad Fur Day both had a lot of voiceover, but a 4-disc game like Final Fantasy didn't have any. Yeah, that's true. Man, that's true. I didn't even think about that. I used to get Cypress Hill and Korn mixed up. My friends all thought I was joking, so I pretended. Dude, I am horrible about, like, I've never been a big music person, and there are some people I can pick out, but like my wife is a huge hair metal band fan. Like, that's what she grew up on. And every so often a hair metal band will come up on, like, you know, whether it be the radio if we're going or whatever, or just whatever. And she's like, who is this? And I'm just like, Poison? Rat? I don't know. And, you know, then she gives me shit about it. So. This game is really just a furniture moving simulator masquerading as a first-person shooter. Oh, yes it is. See, I'm just playing on Agent. If I was playing on Perfect Agent... Why am I going up? I don't want to go up. I want to go down. And who the hell is shooting at me? Oh, this dude. Yeah, I did get you. That's the way I came. Go back down. Or was I? I don't know where that dude came from. Did I ever go in here?
Who are you and what are you doing here?
Look out! She's got a gun!
You won't shoot me, foolish child. Don't you know who I am? Let's see how you deal with security.
Should I shoot her?
If I were you, I'd leave. Now!
Yeah, what the hell? Ah, I failed. Never mind. Oh well. Guess if I was going to kill her, I should have killed her before she hit the alarm, right? Well, the alarm's off now. Wait, what? I think it's because you went in the wrong elevator. Okay, I buy 80s metal hair cassettes. So fun. Super mega graphics. His wife is mean. She calls us both thumbs. She laughs at us and makes us feel bad. She's cool though. Yes, my wife has said multiple times that if I were to shave all of this off, I would look like a thumb with a face. And that's what love is, gentlemen. Hello? Hello, computer. Oh, there it is. Oh, now we're really going down. That's what she said.
Come here.
But if I don't want to abort the mission, I can do it. I can do it still. Not really. You know what? I'm not trying to be quiet anymore, right? Hell yeah. So I would say, get some. Is there any place to go?
Someone stand by.
Dang.
Everybody,
There must be around there somewhere.
I've got a clear shot.
Well, then you should have taken it.
I heard noise. Wait,
You heard a noise with all this gunfire. I can't imagine, dude. Okay, do I have to have some? There we go. Okay. Yeah, I know I failed. Whatever. I don't want the I don't want the necklace. I'm not trying to kill him. Unless I want to strangle him. I mean, I guess I could do that. Come up behind him with like a garrote wire. No, that didn't take me anywhere. Do I have to use that? No, don't do that. I mean, I know I failed, but whatever. My girlfriend is an experienced Borderlands 2 FPS gamer at this point. She started on an Odyssey 2. I'm so proud. Dude, that's awesome. All right. I don't know why it's not taking me down. It's probably because I borked up the mission and killed the chick back there, so whatever. But I'm not going to go through the entire mission again, so. But anyway, so that's Perfect Dark. If you are one of those rare people that played GoldenEye and somehow never played this game, man, are you missing out. Because this was like GoldenEye to like the nth degree. Don't think that's what I was supposed to do, but whatever. All right, that's enough for that. All right, here we go. Gonna move on to the next game. Let's see here. I don't know about you guys, but I just can't believe Eugene would kill an Ian innocent. Oh, well, you know, I mean, executive person. GoldenEye to the N64th degree. Yes, that. All right, so let's talk about the next game. Now, like I said at the beginning of the stream, when I was going back through all of my N64 games, I was planning out what games I was going to play and this, that, and the other. And yeah, I got to. I was going through and I'm doing this in alpha order, and like Madden was kind of one of the first one that surprised me. I was like, man, I forgot I had Madden 64. And then I kept going, and like I said, I was like, okay, Mortal Kombat 4, yeah, Perfect Dark, I remember that. And these next two games, I completely forgot I had. So next up is Pokemon Puzzle League, released September 25th in the year 2000. This is a North American and European only release. It's one of the few Pokemon games, this is all the research I did, that's one of the few Pokemon games that's actually based on the cartoon series. Now, I actually did watch the cartoon series for a while there. I was actually a Pokemon gym leader at the store that I worked at, which was a chain called Hastings for a while. So that was an interesting story in itself, which I'm going to tell right now. Actually, I probably should do it here on the next... I should do that in the next game. But here's my original copy of Pokemon Puzzle League. I don't remember anything about this game. I know it says Puzzle League, so obviously it's a puzzle game, but I don't remember how to play it. I did not fire this one up before I started doing the stream, so I'm walking into this not knowing what the hell I'm doing at all. But yeah, Pokemon Puzzle League. Now, here's what I was saying. The top of it has part of a Void sticker on top of it. It says Void. And the back of it still has the faint outline of a sticker that I recognize as being the stickers we used to use for barcodes and stuff for Hastings, which is the company that I worked for. So obviously, the only reason I have this game is because I probably got it dirt cheap. I was probably like, I like puzzle games and I like Pokemon. Yeah, sure, I'll get it. Probably cost me maybe $5 or $10, maybe at the max. But yeah, like I don't even have, this is one of the few games, the few N64 games I don't have the manual for. Like I said, I must have just literally picked this up used. And I mean, obviously it worked, but yeah, like I have no memory of this game. So this is going to be interesting, guys. Let's see here. I hit the wrong button. I completely closed down RetroArch. So let's get back into it. Trichome. I have an insane Pokemon collection on Pokemon Go. Don't judge me, dude. I'm not I would not judge you for anything like that, man. Because when we get to this next game, is when I'll talk about that. But let's see here. So, go over here. Pokemon Puzzle League. Yep, that's it. Wrong button. So like I said, I don't remember this game at all.
Professor Oak.
Hello, Ash. I have an important message for you. They're starting an official Puzzle League tournament, and you are selected as one of the challengers.
I'll go sign up.
I'm so proud of you, Ash.
Not
Being
bad
selected
for
this
a
event is
cartridge
such an
game.
honor. Well, there's no time to explain everything. You must hurry.
Well, let's go.
Weren't you looking for your transfer pack? You know what? I didn't get a chance to go look for my transfer pack.
Yeah.
But that's for the next game coming up here in a
This
second.
new type of Pokemon battle, Ash and Pikachu race to Pokemon Puzzle League Village.
There it is, Pikachu. Are you ready for another new challenge? Pikachu!
Okay. Just a side note, if anyone did watch the Pokemon cartoon, Professor Oak has got to be his dad, right? Like, no one else shows up. There's never been any mention about Ash's dad, but he is always around Ash's mom, and they're also very, very friendly. I'm pretty sure that's why he's taking this young man under his wing, because he also doesn't want to say, oh, by the way, you and your mom and I, so yeah. Let's see, Puzzle University, puzzle games, how to play. Yeah, let's do that, because I have no idea what this is.
It's so good to see you. Here's how to play.
All right. Switches blocks, okay. Starts, pause, select. Oh boy, this is really involved. Scroll blocks up. Okay. What do you mean, pleasure to meet you? You already, dude, you. Never mind. We already talked about that. Yes, I got it. Blocks are switched by pushing either the A button or B button. Okay. All right. Okay, so it's one of those games. Switching a block with an empty space can cause higher blocks to drop. Got it. Blocks are cleared by putting 3 of the same. Okay, so it's that. Okay, that's what this is. I guarantee, not that there would be any kids nowadays watching this, but if you've never played a game like this, played this game or a game like this, I guarantee someone would, like, if someone were to just happen on my stream right now, they would be like, oh, hey, it's that game that I keep seeing ads on Instagram, or if you're older, Facebook, where like there's a king and he's doing something and I hate those ads. I do not understand how those ads are not illegal. Like, has no one ever taken these companies to court over false advertising? Because they're like, oh, look, here's the thing, and you save the king. And I'll be honest, or like the shooting ones, like you've got the little guy back and forth and he shoots the stuff and he gets more guys and gets bigger guns or whatever. And it's just like, that kind of looks like that might be fun to play for like 5 minutes on my phone when I'm like waiting in line somewhere. But then the actual game that you download is nothing like it. I don't understand how those companies are able to do those jacked up commercials and have the game nothing like what it is. Cyrus, I know jack about Pokemon. My brother has literally played all of them. When he tries to talk to me about it, I feel like an old man. No joke, dude. The entire stack can be raised by pushing either the L button. Okay, so that's what it means. Or R button. Don't raise it too high once the blocks reach the ceiling. Why would you do that? Never mind. The game is over. You mean it doesn't raise automatically? That's weird. Ooh, more advanced. Let's give it a try.
Way to go!
Oh, great. So please tell me if I clear, oh my God, if I clear more than 3 times, is he going to say that every time? What the hell? Got it. Okay, so maybe Pikachu says stuff too. All right, I'm not gonna worry about basics part 2. All right, options, puzzle games, one-player game, endless game, line clear game, time challenge, practice. Let's just go to the one-player game. Why not?
Let's do it!
Okay, I guess the Pokemon you choose causes the blocks to act differently? I don't know. I can't. The thing is, though, is like I can't swap them.
Way to go!
Like, up and down. That's kind of super annoying. Yeah, that's super annoying.
Way to go!
Yeah, and him saying "way to go" is also super annoying.
Way to go!
Keep on
Way
trying.
to go!
I haven't been okay, so it looks like I am dropping blocks on the other character. I was like, okay, because if you can't drop blocks or something else on there, I don't get this why this would be a quote-unquote fighting game. Like, that wouldn't make sense. I need a couple more blocks here, guys.
I'm gonna win!
Okay, so that's how that does that. All right, do this.
Way to go!
Keep on trying.
Like, these type of games are fun, but I don't know. I've always preferred things like Dr. Mario or Tetris over this. The other one that I also really, really, really like is it's starting to go a little faster here.
Keep on trying.
Is I forgot what it's called. Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo or whatever it is. I freaking love that game. All right, this is getting a little faster here.
Go!
All right, I just had to outlast him. All right, so it's a puzzle game.
Congratulations. Let's go.
It would be interesting if I fired up my original copy of this to see like how far I'd gotten in it, to see like, did I beat it? Because honestly, I don't remember anything about this game at all. Like, did I beat it? Did I open up everything in it? Or did I like buy it and play it a couple times and was just like, nah, never mind. Now we're going to stick with Pikachu. Gotta make sure I'm staying on top of this, though. Yeah. Dang. Okay. Settle down, dude.
I'm gonna win.
I don't know about that kid.
Way to go.
I can't imagine why this wasn't released in Japan. Like that doesn't compute. Like this seems like it would be a no-brainer.
Way to go.
I don't know. What do y'all think?
No problem. Yeah.
This is messing me up that I can't move.
Way to go.
That I can't move them like vertically, and it's just this one angle. This is really messing me up.
No problem.
Way to go.
Brain is not braining fast enough.
Yeah.
Must brain faster.
I'm gonna win.
There we go. All right. Japan must have had something better. It doesn't make sense. Maybe Japanese kids are really bad at solving puzzles. I don't think that's the case, Cyrus. I would not bet money on that.
Congratulations, you've won the Boulder Badge.
That is the most plain-looking badge I've ever seen in my life. What the hell? It has no color or anything to it. I'd be pissed. I also still don't see the difference in the Pokemon that you're using. I mean, maybe I should choose a different guy next time. But so far, I'm not really seeing a reason why I would pick Pikachu over one of the other characters, for example. Maybe I'm missing something.
Way to go. I'm gonna win.
Sorry, I know I'm not talking very much, but I kind of have to stay focused.
Yay!
Really?
I'm gonna win. Way to go!
All right, well done. Good job on me. That wasn't that bad. Maybe, okay. You ever play Disney's Magical Tetris Challenge on N64? It's my favorite version of Tetris. No, I have not. I didn't even know that was a thing. Disney's Magical Tetris Challenge. No, what makes it so good, Sai?
won! You've won the Cascade badge!
Okay, so that, I guess that's a water badge. I guess that makes sense. But still, like, come on, guys. This is pretty plain for a badge.
Ready when you are.
Lieutenant Surge. All right, we'll use Squirtle.
Oh, poor baby.
Way to go!
Playtime is over.
I'm gonna win!
I don't know about that kid. Let's see here. Nope, can't do anything with that. Can't do anything with that. I can do that, though. Come on, Eugene, brain faster. I'm not seeing what I need. Reds, pinks, green. There we go. Okay.
Squirtle! Squirtle!
That worked out well for me. Once again, I don't see the difference in which character I chose.
Congratulations, you won a Thunder Badge.
What? It looks like a flower. Why is that a Thunder Badge?
Prepare to battle!
I'll stick with Pikachu. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm having fun playing this game. I don't remember buying it, and
Way to go!
I just wonder how much I actually played it. Oh, I did not mean to do that.
Give up? Give up?
No, why would I give up? I didn't mean to do that. I should have swapped that around first. Oh well.
All right!
Yeah, this is a fine game. I'm not seeing a huge amount of appeal for it, but if you like puzzle games and you like Pokemon, this is a winner. But I am interested in what Sai was talking about, the Disney magical whatever. Because I love Tetris. I always have.
All right!
Gotta get something done over here.
All right! I'm gonna win!
Give up?
Sounds like you're the one that needs to give up. It adds some extra elements that gives you more control. Try it sometime. Okay, yeah, I'll have to add that to my list. I have a copy of Tetris Attack that I got free with an arcade stick. Here, it's good. Oh, okay. That's an interesting conversation we should have sometime, is what games do you own that you've never played, or you've completely forgotten that you ever played? We could just I'm sure we could open up Cyrus's Steam catalog and just like go page after page after page, probably from what he's told me.
Way to go!
Speaking of Tetris and Tetris-like games, if you have not watched, and I think I've mentioned it on here before, or on one of the other shows or something, if you have not watched the Tetris movie that's on Apple Plus, go watch it. It's fantastic. I need to get some bigger chains so I can dump some junk on this guy. Because that's the thing about Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo. I was really good at that game for a while there. I'm sure Sai can attest to that. So that, like, I could freaking use Dan, which basically all he drops is one color. And so that if you're not able to break that color, and I think it's red, if you're not able to break red, you're so screwed. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I messed that up. I switched the wrong thing around.
Work harder, young one. We're not beat yet. Work harder, young one.
Okay, now he's starting to dump some stuff on me, like. Yes, I see that. Man, I've got to get something destroyed up there. I'm about to lose this one. Oh, you know what? Do this.
I'm gonna win.
That finally breaks that up. Man, I just managed to outlast him. That's all there was to it on that one.
Congratulations, you've won the Soul Badge.
Yay, the Soul Badge, and it's a heart. I believe it's Tetris on Genesis that's so rare that's like 10K. Wow, I didn't realize there was a version like that. Yeah, no kidding. My favorite thing to do is buy games on sale and then never play them. Super Mega Graphics Tricom says, a hoarder after my own heart. Yeah, no joke. All right, we're done with this one. Let's close the content. Okay. All right. So the last game that we're going to play tonight is a little bit of story time. Let's have a little story time, shall we? The last game we're playing tonight is Pokemon Stadium. Now, I forgot. I didn't get a chance. I have been super busy at work this week. But I was going to go look to see if I had my transfer pack still that came with this. I couldn't find it the last time I looked, and I may or may not have it. In fact, we're going to take a look here in a second. But anyway, released February 29th in the year 2000. Brought original 151 Pokemon into 3D. I didn't realize this was the first time that really happened. Used the transfer pack to battle with Game Boy teams. So that was the thing. All right. So I talked about when I did N64, when I did GoldenEye, I was working for a company called Hastings, and I had done a GoldenEye tournament, and then I also did a tournament for. I did 3 different tournaments in my stay at Hastings between the 2 different locations that I worked at. And this was the second one that I did. I did Pokemon Stadium, and I invited like everyone who wanted to come play to bring in their their games so that they could use their Pokemon to play in Pokemon Stadium. Once again, I went to the local like rental store. It wasn't like one of the big chains. It was like one of the big chains, like I'm blanking on their names, but like the rent to own places. It was like, hey, could we get another TV out? Big, projection TV, so that the kids can play on that, and you can put all your advertising on it and be like, hey, you like this TV? Come rent to own or whatever. And so yeah, we had a Pokemon game. And the kids had a ton of fun. Well, part of the stuff that went along with this is when this game first came out. And I was just like, in fact, that was like the first time I really did any kind of emulation. I think I had Pokemon Yellow, the one with Pikachu. I think I did have that for my Game Boy. But if I did, I don't know where the cartridge is. I don't still have the cartridge. Because when I was playing my Game Boy games, that was not one of the games that I played. I don't know where the cartridge is anymore. And maybe that's why I sold the transfer pack, that's why I got rid of the transfer pack, because I don't have a cartridge anymore. But anyway, I was emulating the game and playing it, and I was like, this is kind of fun. I get why people are playing this. When I moved back to Killeen, I told the manager here, I was like, hey, I did a tournament when I was at the other store in Nacogdoches playing Pokemon, and we had a bunch of kids there. And I think we did one here too. Well, later on that year, the Pokemon cards were still the big thing. And I was the manager of the video section at the time, and I was swamped. Like literally, it was me and I had 2 associates, but only one of us were ever scheduled at a time. Like there was never a day where like me and one of the other video people worked at the same time. That just never happened. It was always one of us was there, or almost always there. And so anytime I was there, I was like, busting my butt trying to get stuff done. And Hastings struck a deal with Nintendo, and they were going to start doing a Pokemon League at the stores. And so every Saturday, kids were invited to come to the store to play Pokemon and to play the card game. And I had special cards to give out. Well, I'll get to that in a second. There were special cards to give out. I had badges to give out. And the kids had these books, like could put their name in it, and they could write down their battle statistics. And once they had finished enough battles, then they would win, or they would earn one of the badges, and then they would keep going. So anyway, pardon me. I'm the manager of the video department. I'm constantly behind. I'm constantly because every Tuesday when new movies came out, we had to shift all of the movies around. We had to take movies down and prep them for sale. We had to, order movies. If people wanted a movie, we would order it. We had it was a fully functioning video department. So imagine having a Blockbuster as just one section of a store, and I was over that. And I literally had 2 other people. Like if you ever worked at a Blockbuster, that would be like having 3 employees for the entire Blockbuster. You can imagine how well that would work. But anyway. And so they announced that they're going to do this thing. And the manager tells me, you're going to be in charge of this. And I was already not in the greatest shape with this guy. Like he already thought I was slacking, even though I was even coming in. I was young and foolish, and I was coming in and like even putting in time that I wasn't getting paid for. As an adult, no, that would never happen. But like I said, I was young and foolish, and I was thought I might, could move somewhere in this company. So I was trying to do everything I could. Well, anyway, he tells me you're going to be in charge of this Pokemon thing. And I'm like, I don't have time for this. I've got all this other stuff. Well, the company's given us a couple of hours that you can do it. And I'm just like, but that kills my Saturday mornings. Like you want me to be here every Saturday morning to run this thing. This is going to kill Saturday mornings. I'm not going to have time to do this. And they're like, well, you're the biggest kid here. You've got to deal with it. And I'm just like, well, fine, whatever. So they started it in late November, early December starts. We set up some tables in the back. We do have advertising for this, but like, there's no advertising on television or radio or anything like that. And, but we do have, advertising up in the store. And, the first 2 times that we had it, I had 1 kid show up. And I was just like, I'm sorry, kid. Like, I don't know, I don't have any cards to play or anything. Even though I'm technically the gym leader, I don't know what to tell you. And so he just kind of sat around for a little bit and he left, and I felt bad. And, I did tell him the second time, I was like, hey, they're telling us we're going to not do this for the next 2 weeks for the Christmas break. We will be starting up in January. Maybe we'll have more people show up. So if you want to come back, hopefully there'll be someone here to play Pokemon with. And like I said, I just felt bad for the kid. Well, over Christmas, I asked my wife, I was like, hey, as part of my Christmas present, can you just get me like one of the starter packs of Pokemon? I don't care what it is. I just need one of the starter packs. And I'm going to learn to play the game so that if this kid does show up, and also I'm not bored to tears for like 2 hours sitting in the back of the store when I should be doing other work. So I learned how to play Pokemon. And I got the card, I got a card set for Christmas, and I sat down, learned how to play the game. And so the kid shows up, sure enough, in January. And I was like, hey, I've got a deck. We can play. So we played, 3 or 4 games or whatever. And he really liked it. He was like, thanks for playing. I'm like, okay, cool. And so the next week he brings a friend. And the week after that, they both bring friends. And after, it didn't take too long, within 2 or 3 months, every Saturday, I had 50 people, kids and adults, showing up to play Pokemon in my store. And they loved it. And I'm pretty sure I was following the rules and stuff. In fact, I think I've been told that I was one of the few places that was following the rules, because there were some card stores and stuff that were doing as well. And they were doing it a different way or something. And the kids didn't like it. But they liked playing it where I was at. And so, I kept having all these kids show back up. Well, I finally did something or another to piss off this manager. And, he was just like, you're not getting the job done. And I was like, I need more help. Like y'all will not give me either enough time or enough people. I cannot keep up with what y'all are wanting to do. I need more help. And he's like, well, we're going to take the Pokemon thing away from you. And I was just like, wait, you gave me this, and I built this thing up to be this awesome thing that these kids and these adults like. And now you're going to take it from me? You asshole. But they took it from me. Nothing I could do. And the guy they put in back there to head it at that point didn't know anything about the game. Barely read over the instructions, is what I understand. But literally within the weeks afterwards, I would be working in the video department, and I would have kids come up to me and be like, aren't you the old gym leader? And I'm like, yeah, I don't do that anymore. They someone else is doing it. They're like, yeah, we don't like that guy. Can you do it again? And I felt bad. I was just like, no, I'm sorry, kids. I can't do that anymore. I've got to work over here. And within the span of about 3, maybe 4 weeks, he had killed the entire thing. Kids weren't showing up anymore. No one wanted to play. It was completely ridiculous. Now, I don't know how much money the store was actually making off of this, because the whole idea was you get people in the store and they would look around while they're there and they would buy Pokemon cards, or they would rent movies, or they would buy concessions. That was the idea. Get people in the store and they buy stuff while they're there. I don't know if they made any money on it, but it was just the fact that I built up this awesome thing for these kids and these adults to come to every Saturday morning and play and have fun. And it got taken away from me. And the guy who replaced me was just a total asshole and ruined it for everyone. Still pisses me off to this day. Super Mega. Hey everyone, go watch Last Lion's new video. Go right after this stream. Don't forget Promise. He worked really hard on it. If you don't watch it, he might not be able to afford his dog's heart meds. His dog is named Ginger and she loves hugs. Huh? What? Seriously? If that's the case, I'm about to end this stream right now. We're all going to watch it. Or I'm about to stream. No, I wouldn't stream it on my stream because then you wouldn't get the watch credit for it. If that's, I got to watch this. All right. So anyway, let's get to it. That better not be the case. I hope you're just messing around, Cyrus. I hope you're not. This isn't being serious about this. All right. So let's take a look at Pokemon Stadium real quick. I guess I won't play this too long so that we can all go watch Last Lion's video. Let's see here. I didn't get a chance to play this one yet, so let's go over here. We got to scroll down. But anyway, I know that was long and involved and an entire story, and it technically wasn't even about the game, but I just had to get that off my chest. I don't have Pokemon Stadium. I only have Pokemon Stadium 2. So technically, I'm not even going to be playing the actual game, which, by the way, there's my OG cartridge in good condition. And then very typical manual. So let's take a look here. 2 can't be that different from the first one, right? I wonder why I don't have the cartridge for it, or the ROM for it. That's interesting. Cyrus is Ralph Wiggum right now. It tastes like burning. The best Ralph Wiggum comment now is the I'm learning. Yep, lots of different Pokemon. Turn the N64 control deck off before attaching or removing Game Boy Game Pack. Okay. Find the stadium, classes, the lab, mini games. This is a 2-player arena. This is an arena for when you want to battle now. Sure, why not? 1-player battle. Let's do easy. How many do I pick? Please select 3 Pokemon. Okay, so we're going to go with Pikachu. We're going to go with... I don't know the rest of these guys. I know some of them. I know Oddish. I know Sandshrew. But these other ones I don't really quite know. We'll go with that. The Totodile. And I guess we'll go with the Sandshrew. Sure, why not?
Are you ready? This battle is for eager people who want to battle right away.
Wow, way to call me out. This battle is for eager people who want to battle right now and have no interest about learning what's going on, even though we spent all this time, money, and energy figuring it out. I can run. Okay. Okay, so those are my attacks. Ooh, growl. Ooh, okay.
Eyeing each other warily. commands are made.
And I don't remember what. I know it's like a whole rock, paper, scissors type thing. So yeah, like that wasn't very effective against him. Yeah, that was a hard hit against me. We're going to battle. So Thunderbolt doesn't work very good against him. We'll do Mud Slap. How about that?
They prepare for battle. There's the attack. The hit glanced right off.
Okay, that didn't help. Okay, so his accuracy fell, whatever.
Nasty toxic. The poison will steadily weaken the victim. The white-hot battle continues.
Does anyone else feel like this is kind of unethical?
How's that? A powerful blow. What's next?
Ginger is coughing pretty hard. I hope she can make it. Don't rush though, Eugene. She likes to watch you play. It reminds her of when she was healthy and could play too. What are y'all talking about? Tricome, I bought an expansion pack last year, them to get an analog 3D for Christmas. The circle is complete. I don't know what Cyrus is talking about. I'm like, what the hell? We're gonna quick attack again.
Okay. What'll it do?
Here's the thing that always got me about this game is like they're doing these attacks and stuff, and I mean, yeah, like even when it's a physical attack, you don't actually see it land on the Pokemon. And I guess that's for a reason. Because they don't want to actually show the kids, oh, look, this Pikachu literally just like headbutted or whatever the other guy.
What Pokemon will appear next? Oh, it's Meow! They're both hanging tough.
All right, we're going to switch up Pokemon because I don't want Pikachu to die. I'm sorry, get knocked out. He doesn't die because, you know, we don't want that to happen, but...
They're eyeing each other warily. They go into battle pose. Here comes a Pokemon switch.
Now, I know I'm going to get a hit for this, but...
Oh, it's Sandshrew! It sacrificed speed to raise its power.
Okay.
Pokemon switch affects the flow of battle.
Dig, ground. We'll do Fury Swipes, why not?
It's still not going to attack. What's this? The hit glanced right off. That was a glancing blow. The heated action continues. Dynamic bullseye.
Dang!
It corrected its status using a held item. Look at that swagger. Oh, its confusion made it tougher. There's a big HP difference between the two combatants.
We'll just use Dig. How about that?
Commands are made.
I feel a little bit like,
Oh no, it attacked itself.
I'm glad I didn't use the super hard attack then.
How's that? Bam! That worked perfectly. Oh, its speed is down. It used its held item to restore HP.
I didn't tell you to do that.
It's a fierce battle. Okay. What's next?
Why does the cat have an ice attack? That doesn't make sense.
The target is weakened further. It stayed confused.
And it knocked itself out.
What? What's it doing? It's out of it. That tail will bring out a new Pokemon.
Alright, we'll use the Totodile or
What will
whatever.
be next?
Totodile. Okay, that's how you say it.
What an opportunity! One Pokemon is
Cyrus ate a suspicious brownie. He knows not what he does. Really, Cyrus? Hang in there, Ginger. I've got to find out what the hell he's talking about here in a second. We can use that dynamic punch again.
to go. Wow! Right, that's a hit.
Yeah, get out here, dude.
Down it goes. Just one Pokemon remains. Oh, it's starting! This is the last Pokemon. The number of remaining Pokemon.
Oh, let's see. It's a fire Pokemon. What should I use? Ice, dynamic punch, screech, surf,
Combat and face each other.
scary face.
Scary face. The stat changer succeeded. Ride that surf. That struck home.
Boom. One hit, knockout.
There are no more remaining Pokemon. And there goes the battle.
But see, like, I'm sure, I guess you can play the game and you can unlock additional Pokemon to play with. If not, if you had to have, like, the cartridges to, like, input them, that would kind of suck, but I honestly don't remember. Mystery gift? What is this? Four sets of rules, okay. Play your Game Boy Pokemon here. Insert the game pack into your transfer pack while the N64 is off, okay. It'll teach you how to battle effectively. Free battle. Mini games. Gym leaders. Research lab. Yeah, I don't remember if you can actually get additional Pokemon this way or you have to have the cartridges. I honestly don't remember, so. All right, well, that is pretty much it. Like I said, I've been going for almost an hour now. I know I didn't play this one very much, but there's not really a lot to this game unless you're like really into Pokemon or you've got the cartridges and everything. And as far as I know, I don't have the game cartridges anymore, the Game Boy cartridges. And I don't even know if I've got the transfer pack. So even if I had them, it wouldn't do me any good. So it is what it is. So yeah, let's go ahead and switch back over here. So, I'm hoping I've got to check my Amazon package. I'm actually doing an upgrade to my PC here, hopefully fairly soon. In fact, as I'm sitting here talking to you, I'm looking at the, empty case for the, M2 drive that I just bought. Got that. I'm looking at the, Asus tough gaming motherboard. It's a B550 plus Wi-Fi. I'm looking at that motherboard right now. It's sitting right there. I'm looking at the Asia Horse extension cables that have they're really, you can kind of comb through them and make them look really nice. Like it's kind of like if you see high-end gaming PCs, the way that the cables are super organized and stuff. Bought some of those. Those are sitting right there. But you know what's not sitting right here? And all this stuff came in Saturday. All this stuff was bought at the exact same time. All this stuff should have been here Saturday. But you know what's not sitting here? Is my AMD Ryzen 7 5800 XT CPU. Says it was supposed to be here yesterday. It's not. Says it's supposed to be here today. But it's not. So I'm going to go check the door here in just a minute and see what Amazon says. Because the last time I checked before we started the stream, it still wasn't here and it still said expected by today. Needless to say, I'm not very happy. because I wanted to be able to work on these updates over the next couple of days so that I could get out another stream. So either I'm going to continue to stream on my current setup and not be able to upgrade my boys setup as well, or I'm going to get it and I've got, like, I can't stream on Saturday, or I'm going to have to wait till Sunday, and that's what I'm going to be doing all day Sunday. Needless to say, I was hoping to have already had this done, and actually this was going to be the first stream on the new setup, but that's not how it worked out. Not very happy about it, guys. All right. Cyrus Martin, there might actually be a dog named Ginger. You don't know. A beautiful, floppy-eared ginger basset hound. Oh, I love basset hounds. With one paw on the TV screen, watching Eugene as she struggles to breathe. What? She needs her meds. Cy must have got his hands on the wacky tobacco. If you got a micro center in your area, last line. We are getting a micro center about an hour away sometime this year, and I cannot wait. The only local PC place around here wants about $50 more for that CPU. And otherwise, everywhere else I checked, it wasn't going to be here for another couple of days. And I'm between a rock and a hard place at this point. It's like, do I go ahead and cancel it and try to reorder it? Do I order it from somewhere else and pay more money? I've got to figure this mess out. I hate being in this situation. Like, I mean, if you can't ship something to me when you're supposed to, I get it whenever there's storms or something like that happens. Like, you can't control the weather. If you're shipping something from across the nation and there's an ice storm, I get it. But come on, I've got to have more information than should be there by whatever. Like, it's 2026. It should not be that hard. Anyway, let's thank everyone in the chat for showing up since I've been ranting here for the last several minutes. I've had some late Amazon deliveries recently. Yeah, Trico, me too. Here's to hoping you get your new CPU. Thanks, Last Line. All right, so let's thank everyone in the chat. We've got the last line here. Dude, always good seeing you. Tricom, always good seeing you as well. Super Mega Graphics 64. Let's see. Last line. Tricom. I want to say, I thought I saw Luke's Awakening here as well. Born Distracted. Hey, man, what's going on? I don't know if I acknowledged you earlier. If I didn't, my apologies with that. I think that's pretty much everyone. Yeah, there's Luke's Awakening. Luke's Awakening was here as well earlier. So, but yeah, thanks for joining me, guys. Just a quick heads up. So the next time I do a stream, whether it's on this rig or my next one, the next 4 games we're going to be playing that I own are Resident Evil 2, Star Fox 64, Super Mario 64, and Super Smash Brothers. So those will be the next 4 games that I play on the stream. Like I said, I'm still going through all my N64 games, and then I'll move on to the next console. And I don't even remember what it was at this point. I want to say it's PlayStation, but don't quote me on that one. But yeah, it's, like I said, I'm having a lot of fun going back and playing these games that I own. Eventually I'll get to the point where I'll start playing other stuff that I've never played before or whatever. So, kind of like that Disney game that Cyrus brought up earlier. So it's not always good to see Super Mega Graphics 64 because Eugene didn't say it. Oh, all right, guys. I will see y'all later. Take care of yourselves. If I don't talk to you before the weekend, have a good weekend. Take some time off. Enjoy yourself. Yeah, talk to y'all later. Love you guys. Bye. EpicallyGeeky.com, where you can find all of the shows that we do, including the Epically Geeky Show, Marginally Geeky Book Club, Creatively Geeky, Sustainably Geeky, EG Live, and EG Gaming. But before you do, make sure to like and subscribe here on YouTube. And if you're a person with a human-style body, why not head over to our TeePublic store and grab a t-shirt, hat, shorts, or whatever else they sell to cover that body. You can find the link in the show notes. And thanks for supporting us here at Epically Geeky. See you next time.